What's up, everybody? Come in, come in. Let's go. 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 Happy Monday, everyone. And you made it through last week. Let's go. We're beginning a new week. I'm so excited to come and talk to you on today. We're going to be talking about e-commerce and put some things in perspective on today to kind of help you understand what's happening in the economy right now and how e-commerce is another tool of building wealth. So many people are building online stores, guys, because things are moving more so technology wise, and also things are moving so where people are liking convenience more over having to actually get out, go somewhere to go get things such as groceries, clothes, household items, things of that nature. But I definitely want to show you guys how you can actually set up your own online store. So let's get it. Everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday on today. Wonderful Monday. A good day today. Let's get it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. All right, so I want to know how many of you would be interested in really learning how to set up an online store. Like, seriously, would you be interested in setting up an online store, selling products out of this store, and not necessarily even have to leave your home, but you want to be able to, create additional income, additional wealth for yourself? I want to know who's out there, who wants to learn, who wants to know, because I tell you, e-commerce, I'll tell you from my experience, I used to be an account specialist for Amazon, guys. So I understood their back end processes of how drop shipping actually worked, because I was actually the one that was drop shipping or utilizing their system to talk with our systems and their systems. What they use is what is called a B2B. It's B2B business, from a standpoint of corporate. It was B2B. So the way that worked, they had a system, electronic or technology system that was set in place, that it was called like an 850 and 8. They were basically numbers. So 850 and 855 and 856. Okay. So 850 was like, okay, now we have an order coming in from a customer. And what we're going to use, we're going to find out what your inventory is, and we're going to ship that out to your customer. But first, we got to send this 850 because we see now that our systems talk with your systems. We see what you have in inventory, what you have in stock, which is available now. And then what we're going to do, we're going to use an 855, send that information over. You're going to get the order to process it. And then we're going to send out the 856. Like the other company is going to send them the 856 to let them know, hey, we're shipping out this particular item and it's going to your customer. So I wanted to, if I can find this, I wanted to show you an opportunity. And I hope you guys can see my screen. I hope you can see it. To just really briefly talk about our ECX program, which is our e-commerce. E-commerce, and as you can tell, that a lot has changed in the last 2 years, guys. We've been dealing with the pandemic. We're still inside of the pandemic, and we're still seeing the effects of the pandemic. So, as this slide says, we've been through a lot in recent times, and it's made us all think differently about our future. Everything is more automation now. We're, tokenization. There's so much that we're having to reconsider as it relates to, the way the economy, the things of the economy, and what's happening in the economy. So I'm pretty familiar that, some of these changes and these challenges, you're able to see and you're able to recognize them inside of this space. Let's see. Come on, can you see this? Let me see if you can see this. Let me make sure you guys can see this. I want you to see this. And sometimes technology can be a little awkward. I want you to be able to see this because I want to be able to share this with you. Let me share this. Let me share this screen. Let me reshare. Let me reshare this so you guys can see it up closely. It's got so many screens. All right, hopefully you can see this now. All right. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, so do any of these challenges sound familiar with you? Are you aware? I'm pretty sure everybody in the United States and all over the country are aware of what's happening with the economy. Everybody is aware that we are still in a pandemic, and everybody understand that there are still some challenges that are being presented inside of the pandemic, all right? Now, and you can see this by a daily commute, restricted vacations, large debt, daycare expenses, living paycheck to paycheck, working a job that you don't like. Most people are experiencing this. Since we're having to go back into the workforce, and you're still having to fight COVID, guys. So your job is being affected. Whereas there's probably quite a few people that's being out or having to take time out because of COVID. So that's, your PTO time or your sick time, all those things are being used up because we're still dealing with the Omicron variant. Restricted vacations. So many people, have made plans to go on vacation. Now they're having to revamp their plans, even weddings, certain events and venues and events that you're planning, you're having to all reschedule it or cancel or scale it down to a smaller amount of people. And then on top of that, there is a large debt. There's a large amount of people that are in debt, mainly because a lot of lost their jobs or they're having to scale down their lifestyle. If they're used to making six figures and they have to come down to a certain amount of salary, that's changed within itself. And daycare expenses, because you still have to work and you still have to put your child or small babies inside of a daycare for them to at least get the education while you are still able to go to work. And then living paycheck to paycheck. Many people are living paycheck to paycheck. And those who I just mentioned, if you're a six-figure person and you're having to scale down at least 40,000, that's $60,000. I mean, $40,000 that you have to scale down to, which almost kind of seems like that you're living at that moment and at that time paycheck to paycheck, and it's for a place that you're not really fully happy and you're not fulfilled. Okay. And this work can be consuming. You may also feel like there's not enough time with all of those restrictions that you have to encounter. So we partner here with I Am Master Academy, and I Am Academy is the number one trading education and e-commerce website in all of the world. We're assisting currently right now 400,000 families, over 400,000 families, and counting. We are in over 120 countries, and we're actually really now sealing a deal, or we're actually working on a deal for Asia right now, in the process of working with Asian officials to bring this platform to that country. So we want to build better lives. We're interested in creating a space for people to learn, understand the markets, and understand that you don't have to be sustained, or you have to be pigeonholed to a job or an area or whatever it is in life that you are not happy about. Our story is simple, and we're here to be able to create freedom, time freedom, money freedom for individuals. Our story is simple. We give meaning and purpose, and is why so many see success. So what I would like to let you guys know that creating additional wealth for yourself is just a matter of information. I always say the same statement, that between the rich and the poor is information. And if you don't have information, if you don't have a connection, if you don't have a group of individuals that you can obtain some type of enlightening information that's going to help change your life and change the trajectory of yours and your families, then you're going to pretty much be at a loss. Information is powerful because it allows you to at least process things, to know what your next steps need to be, or how you need to go about, how you need to plan out your next phase of life. Okay. So I wanted to talk to you guys about e-commerce and why is it so important to know about e-commerce. Many of you, I'm pretty sure, if not on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, you are ordering things online. You are purchasing from either Amazon or Etsy or Shopify. Those are e-tailers. They're online stores, but we teach you how to set up and build your business the same way, and using the same processes as those companies are, such as Alibaba. Same thing. They're online stores that drop ship to their customers. Now, do you think that you have to have inventory in order to, be profitable in e-commerce? No, we teach you just simply by using your computer, using your phone, or using your iPad or tablet, whatever, device that you have, that you can just basically check your process, check your sales, scale your sales, look at your analytics every day, understanding what products your customers are purchasing more. and what products that your customers are not purchasing. Those are types of things that you need. You don't have to have inventory in order to do that. All you're doing is simply making decisions and making money strictly from your computer, phone, or tablet. Now, does this mean that you have to sit in front of those devices all day long in order to view what's happening inside of your online store? No, absolutely not. And guys, you can take this anywhere in the world. So if you have been one of those persons where your vacation has been restricted in the past, and now that you're incorporated an online store, now you're able to take your vacations like you want, and all of you can take this on the road with you. So if you want to go to Maldives, guess what? You can take your work with you. You can take this with you. You can view it from anywhere in the world, and it doesn't stop or prohibits your business from moving. Okay, so I want to show you this quick clip that I was able to find, and it basically explains our ECX platform in more detail. And I think you will definitely benefit from the information that I'm going to be sharing with you. So just give me a second while I load this up, and so many there's so many windows being open. But guys, truly, in e-commerce is like anything else. You learn, and it's always good to learn, and it takes time. So I'm going to share this with you so that you can get good information on e-commerce. I see Vester Brown is watching. I would be interested to know where you guys mostly go online to shop. Do you go online to shop at Amazon? Do you go online to shop on Alibaba? Most people don't know much about Alibaba. I think Alibaba is more Europe. Website, e-com web people from shop. I don't hear much about anyone from the US shopping with Alibaba. I think most of it is Amazon, and you're finding people shopping with Walmart. And guys, did you know that even in Walmart has decided they want to enter into NFTs and the metaverse? Interesting times. Now, I'm pretty sure you were probably asking, like, how is that going to happen? How is Walmart going to be able to enter into the metaverse? And I know you guys have been hearing a lot about the metaverse, understanding what all about the metaverse, what's happening with the metaverse. Many of you don't even know what the metaverse is. It's basically 3D virtual reality that we're entering in. Most people right now, everything is 2D. And with The metaverse, they're moving more so in virtual 3D. So I know you've been to 3D movies. You've been to movies, or you have to put on these special type of glasses in order to watch the movie, and everything comes to life right before your eyes. Well, that's pretty much the reality of where we are now inside of the metaverse. Okay, so while I'm still trying to load that up, I'm going to share another screen with you, and I'm going to share with you the U.S. debt clock. Okay, and why I am discussing all of this and why some of this makes sense, because at some point you're going to have to make a decision. Okay, you're going to have to make a need to do when it comes to income streams. What adjustments needs to be made? So while this is loading up, this is the US debt clock. And guys, when I looked at this morning, I looked at it and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So looking at the US debt clock, I noticed over here, the bottom corner, on the bottom right, where it talks about the US dollar to crypto, added currency is not real. It is very much real. It's very much real. And it is so much real that even the US debt clock had to incorporate it inside of their data and their analysis. Why? Because more people are starting to incorporate and buy cryptocurrency. So you have to include that. You have to include that ratio. You have to include it. Why? Because it is the currency that we are moving into. When I looked at, if you can see in the section, a little, maybe two rows over from the crypto, there's this red section. There's red and there's a little bit of a green. Well, you can see right there for millionaires, there's millionaires being created. We're now up to 21 million with 995,300 millionaires now in the United States. But guys, also I want you to pay attention to the median, the income median for the average American who's not even hit millionaire status. That median is 35,000. So the income median for an average American citizen is $35,685, guys. 35,000 for a yearly income. Think about that. And then if you come down, purchase of a home, this right here, this is interesting to me, because the average guys, the average household median price for a house now is like $392,000. So what does that mean? New construction, as new construction begins to plan out, new construction, ladies and gentlemen, is starting at 350 to 400,000, basically $400,000. So the average median income is 35,000, but the base price for a home now is reaching $400,000. And if we look at the US debt clock, we are about 27 trillion in debt. Trillion, trillions. Say that again, trillions. National debt, 29 trillion 874 billion 614 million 300 400 450. Look at this. This number is steadily climbing. It is climbing. Guys, before I got on this live with you guys, the US national debt was probably around 28 trillion. And just in a matter of 30 minutes or a couple of minutes, it jumped up from 28 trillion till about 29 trillion. This is interesting information. Interesting information. Median income, $35,685. New home now, $392,592. How can someone on a $35,000 median income afford a $392,592 home? If you're paying attention, you also notice that there's a lot of apartments being built. And guess what? Those apartments, some of those apartments are more than rents. Those rents are more than a mortgage. This is why, what about a week or two ago, I was talking about credit, guys. And credit is important as well. Because if you have an 800 credit score, you still, depend upon some of the other things that are also on your credit report, can still hinder you where you can't even afford anything like this, a $392,000 home. All this stuff comes into play. All this stuff matters. All of these things make a difference. And that's why I'm here to talk e-com, here to talk about what are some other ways that you can add some income to what you are already doing. How can you make money on the money that you're already spending? Develop extra at least 7, 8 streams of income, because your job is not going to do it. And I was reading today, hard work doesn't make you wealthy, but smart work does. Hard work, working a job, that's not going to make you wealthy. You're going to have to implement some other things. And we see that. You have a lot of people now that have more than one thing going on. They have 2 and 3 things going on. Two or three ways to make some money. It's inevitable. What's happening now. You cannot assume that you're going to be able to create a life or wealth working on a job or having one source of income. That one source of income most people are not staying on jobs. Even if it's a corporate job, they're not on those jobs very long. They're maybe five years maximum, and they're on to the next. Or those jobs are being phased out. Those are the things that we have to take into consideration. It looks like YouTube may be having some issues. But again, e-commerce is another way of being able to incorporate income. And the way that works here, we partner with I Am Master Academy, in which I'm going to I think it's this computer. I Am Master Academy. Again, it's the number one trading and e-commerce platform in the world. We're in over 120 countries with over 60, over 120 different languages, where anyone from anywhere in the world could learn this information in your own origin of your own language. It's been around for 8 years, and we're the top at what we're doing. We're the top. We're the number one for showing people. We're the number one for changing lives. We're the number one for trading software. We utilize banking software. The number one banking software in all the world. We have access to the same things that the banks have access to. But only though we're willing to share that information with you. We're willing to share how you can strategize changing your life. The banks is not going to show you that information, and nor are they going to be willing to provide resources for you. If anything, they're going to be out for themselves. So what you're looking at here is my back office, and I'm going to share that with you. You're going to be looking at my ways of making different several streams of income, guys. I'm able to build wealth in Forex. I'm able to build wealth in cryptocurrency. I'm able to build wealth in binary option space. And I'm able to build wealth in e-commerce. That's 4 pillars of income. So let me show you my back office, so you'll see exactly how this looks. All right, so you're looking at Mr. Chris Terry. He is the creator of I Am Academy. And ladies and gentlemen, I will say one thing about this guy. He is a billionaire. And what I can say about him, and this man is the most generous man that I know. Very generous. And that's one thing I can say about this company. It is very generous. So it gives you multiple opportunities to get in, learn, earn, and profit. I've never been a part of or understand any type of company that's so generous than I Am Academy, because their premise is to make sure that the regular everyday person also are aware of the markets. Mr. Terry used to trade and educate millionaires how to create and make even more millions and even billions, until he decided, I'm helping all the rich people make so much money, but we got people that can't afford to buy food to eat. We have people that's living paycheck to paycheck that are struggling. And then we have other people that are homeless or just don't know where to turn. And the reason why he was able to identify that, because he was himself was some of those people that were experiencing impoverished areas. He grew up in New York, and he grew up in poverty, and he vowed that he would never want to live like that again. So he been in this industry. He's been knowing how to learn how to trade. He's been a part of the stock market. He understands all those things, and he's been in it for over 30 years. So now he was like, it was time for me to pay it forward. I want to help other individuals get to where I am. And these his words himself. He want people to be able to make telephone money, telephone number money. That's big. Telephone number money. So what you are looking at here is a back office, is a platform that he created for individuals like myself and you. And what you're looking at, I'm going to go to the academies, because there needs to be a foundational piece that talks about what you're doing and why you are doing, how to identify what the things that you're hearing in the news, those terminologies that you may not be familiar with. Well, here it is in the academy section. You can learn all about it. Here it is. You can learn Forex. And as I told you guys, you can learn this in different languages. So we have it available in Spanish, German, Portuguese, French, Mandarin, Polish, and at least another 115 other different languages that identify with your country. So if you go here, you go to Forex. And all I do is click here. If I want to know more, even if I want to just revamp and reevaluate something that I may not be very sure of, just to kind of get an understanding. So when I go into my live sessions, I can be able to identify what that word means, and I be able to identify it with looking at the charts. So if you go here and you look at this is a handbook. These are videos. It tells you right here, duration 3 minutes. What is Forex? This one, the history of Forex, this is about 4 minute a 4-minute video. And these are other videos that say, what is traded in Forex? What are market participants? A broker versus trading platform. Trading view. When to trade Forex. A buy versus sell. What is a pip? Buying versus selling. Understand that in the foreign exchange market, in the cryptocurrency space, and also in the binary option space, guys, you have the ability to make money whether the market moves up or whether the market moves down or whether the market consolidates. And those are powerful. That's powerful information to know. Also, what is a pip? Pips are how we're able to calculate how much our profits, what we're going to gain in our profits when our trades go into profit. And a lot size, guys, is very, very important, because we learn how to not over leverage our account. So if you're starting off with a $300 account, you don't want to over leverage no more than 3% of that account. 3%. Now, some people do a little bit more, but 3%. And a lot size allows you to also go into the market where you're not over leveraging. You can use 1 cent, 10 cent, $1 lot size, and 1 cent is equivalent to 10 cent. 10 cent is equivalent to $1, and $1 is equivalent to $10 in the market. And that really depends based upon how many pips that the market is moving. It tells you exactly how much you're going to be profiting in your trade. So that's just some information that is good for you to know. But also we have that also for our high frequency Forex, and we have it for DCX, and we also have it for our e-commerce. So there's education, guys, to understand the definition of the things that you hear out in regular news, or just hear out in conferences, or wherever you're going to hear those terminologies. But you're going to also learn, from a foundational perspective, what it all means and how to apply it. We have here our DCX exchange. It tells you what is digital cryptocurrencies. How does digital cryptocurrencies work? How to trade digital cryptocurrencies. That's information. It's great information for you to know. So even if I go here it is right here. What are digital currencies? This is a video, very, very short video that explains what cryptocurrency is in its entirety. What is a pip exchange in cryptocurrency? Spreads, profit, take profit, time frames. Wallets and keys talks about the different types of wallets and keys. What are digital currency wallets and keys? Retail trading. I'm pretty sure you guys guys have heard this terminology right here, the blockchain, how everything moves off of the blockchain. So now I've showed you the educational piece. Let's see what's going on in our Go Live sessions, where you can actually partner up and you can actually hop on a live interactive trading session with an educator. And I believe we have one on right now, and her name is Millie Mills, and we'll see if she's on, if she's not traveling. And these gentlemen right here, these are the top most viewed educators in the last week. Top most viewed. This gentleman right here, Mr. Kim Remo, he teaches our HFX platform, which is literally binary options. You can trade indices and binary options. You can trade stocks. Guess what, guys? If you want to trade an Apple stock, although Apple stock may be worth maybe close to 200 per share, guess what, guys? You can trade that stock inside of binary options, and you can get your money profit on your return within 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Very true. These gentlemen are cryptocurrency, which is a big thing right here. It's big. So if I was to go in, I want to pick a channel and I want to talk and ask some questions in the chat and interact with an educator, I just go and click on whatever academy that I want to learn from today. And right now we have an educator that's on. Her name is Millie Mills. She should come on at 12 o'clock. She comes on noontime from Monday through Thursdays, ladies and gentlemen. And this is your lunchtime money. So let's check out what Millie is talking about today, because I know she's in the markets. Man. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it says that she's on.
Even better, as you can see, it's respecting. You see how it came down here, you guys? Then went right back up, and then it came right back down again, respecting my same zone. I'm telling you, the market is always repeating itself. Always repeating itself. This is the floor right here. Okay, this is the floor. Now the market must bounce right back up. We have our confirmations. We know the euro is strong. We know that we have the blue clouds. We have the blue web strings. We better see that massive bullish up arrow, upswing confirmation taking over, ladies and gentlemen, that 210 levels. Let me see an HFX in that chat box, ladies and gentlemen. If it's looking good on your end. Let's go. Oof, it's about to happen. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me that bullish candle. Let's go. Break that zone. Let's go. Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, if it breaks that zone, look, it's literally moving slightly sideways. You guys are good though, because market right now is around the 205. But if it breaks that 205, ladies and gentlemen, like 210, 215, you know it's going to reach that 250 levels. You know it's going to reach that 250 levels, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just waiting for that massive, massive push. And right now, it's all about timing. It's all about timing. Timing is everything. We might see this at around 12:50. All right, so in about 5 minutes, we should be able to see that massive.
Okay, so what you're looking at is a strategy that is also inside of the platform that she's utilizing to analyze the market. She's looking at Liberty, which is also a HFX strategy that we use to mark up the charts and see the trending positions of the market. So as you can see, this is just very simple, just very simple for you to look based on a 1 hour time frame. We can actually also see currency pair, which is the euro dollar against the euro dollar against the Great British Pound. And we're already looking at whether this is an uptrend or a downtrend. This is actually an uptrend, ladies and gentlemen. So it looks like the mark GBP, that's the euro dollar against the Great British Pound, excuse me, is an upward trend. And it's very easy, very simple for you to see. Uptrend. So what she's put here, here's, I guess this is where the market is currently, the price point of the market. So it's sitting right here. So basically what she was telling those individuals that are actually inside of the sessions, what to look for, when to get inside of this particular trade. And this particular trade, you can make money within 3 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, guys, from off of one candle. That's if you want to scalp it really quick and make a quick profits in a short period of time. It's a 5-minute candle. And all you do, guys, is press, you locate the currency pair. So you're going to find it on an app called Pocket Option Broker or PO Trade. And you're going to look at the currency pair acronym, which is EURGPP. And you're going to go into the market. I don't know, whatever amount of money that you want to go into the market with, which is $1, $2, $5, but make sure you don't over leverage your account. All you do is pressing whatever button that they're telling you to press, whether it's going to be a red button, whether it's going to be a green button. Because the red button means the market is going to be moving down, or that green button means that market for that time and that period is going to be moving up. All you do is hit that button and you're only in that trade for a really very small amount of time. That could be 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes. And once you profit in that trade, that is your money. It's powerful. This is off of our HFX numbers. And that was, that is the subject of the live here. But I definitely wanted to, you're building online stores. You don't have to have the inventory. You don't need to have the inventory, or you don't have to ship out anything. Guess what? You're going to partner with vendors that are going to do that for you. But however, if you want to do some maintenance on your website, if you want to do, if you want to create some other things along with your website, and you need funding for that, you can do this. Or say, for instance, if you decided, hey, my business is doing so well online, I might want to open up a brick and mortar. You're going to need to get some money from somewhere. You're going to need to get some funding from somewhere. So this is where I'm showing you how you can get extra money to fund your, guess what? You can type messages in the chat box. And they respond. I just put in, this is very helpful. Very helpful. They respond. So let's get back to this.
We are still learning here, and we're looking at some great ideas today, guys. Wow, look, consolidation again. But I don't mind if it's above the 205. I don't mind. As you can see, you're showing 207. But behind the screens, we see here 207. So that's good, guys. We have some points difference. We have about 5 points difference. 208. Now it's going up to 209. And we see here 204. Yes, we have about 5 points difference. 5 points increase, guys. Look, market right now is hanging exactly at the zone that I mentioned. That 210. If it breaks that 210, it's over, guys. If it breaks that 210, it's over. Let's go.
GBP. Let's see if we can look at that.
Sheesh. Did anybody exit? Any ideas? Let me know if anybody got to exit. Any ideas? For those who are on the 15-minute ideas, how many minutes you guys have left? Put it in that chat box. Let me know. 10 minutes. We got 2-0. We got 6 minutes. We got 20 minutes left. 7 minutes. 6 minutes. Okay, beautiful. 11 minutes. 6 minutes. Market's retesting again. Look at that. Retesting again. It does not want to leave this thing right here, this shadow. But it is going to leave it. We have the confirmation. So right now, guys, we just need time. We need time for the market to do its thing, all right, to go on this wiggly sideways momentum. All right, so let me go ahead and draw it right here, guys. Look at this. This is what it's doing. Look. This is all it's doing. Look, wiggly on one side, moving sideways. Then boom, it's gonna drop, and I want this to break on the upside. Okay, that's exactly what I'm waiting for. Break on the upside. So let's wait. All right. 53. 6. Yes. We might see the train taking off at around 1 o'clock. But let's see, guys. Let's see. We might see this train taking off at around 1 o'clock. So let's go ahead and be patient. And let's wait. We have about 8 more minutes for 1 o'clock. In this market, it's already giving us that major drop. So let's see, guys. 2 minutes on this candle. Okay. See what's happening here. Six minutes on this candle. Let's check on the 1 hour real quick. 6 minutes on this candle. Let's check on the 1 hour. We got 6 minutes on this hour candle. So let's go ahead and wait for 6 minutes. We got 6 minutes on this hour candle. So let's go ahead and wait. And that's exactly at the time that we might see that major upward momentum. So if we get a bullish candle on the 1 hour, let me change this right here. If we get a bullish candle on the 1 hour, we definitely going to see that big candle on the 1 hour. We're definitely going to see that big push. Right now, the market is around the 180. Okay. So this definitely slight low right now. The market is going to need a little bit of more time. So this market is going to need a little bit of more time. So we got to shoot 6 minutes left on the 1 hour. So we got 6 minutes left on the 1 hour. If you can add some time, that'll be good. If you can add some time, that'll be good. Right? If you can add some. Right? If you time, that'll be amazing. Right now, this market is going to need just a little movement that I'm waiting for. Okay, and we still have the blue clouds, blue web streams. We just waiting for that major push. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna push. It's gonna push on the upside. Let's check this on the 30 minutes. This on the 15 minutes. Let me add. All right, here you go. Very consolidated right now. So we just gotta wait, guys. We gotta wait. Got 10 seconds on the 5-minute candle. Let's check this on the 15 minutes. I still have like an hour and change on this idea right here, guys. Let's see, 3 minutes left, 4 minutes left. It's stuck at 171. Yeah, it's stuck. It's gonna go up, guys. Right now, it's just reach small little zones, and then it's gonna push right back up. And as you can see, it's already attempting to push right back up. We got 5 minutes to 1 o'clock. We should be able to see some major push at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, 1:05, we should be able to see that take off. Go ahead and add some music here, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Give me that breakthrough, give me that breakthrough. Let's go, give me that turn, let's go. Effects in that chat box, ladies and gentlemen, and if you was able to add some more time to this trade, to this idea. I know you probably did not exit this idea, but for those who did add some time, let me see an HFX in that chat box. All right, let's see. I'm telling you, this market is going to take off, guys. It's going to happen. It's already happening. It's already pushing up. It's already breaking the 180 something levels. Okay. It's going to give us that major push at around 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, major push.
So we have about 2 minutes.
Let's go.
2 minutes.
Let's go. Give me that push. Let's go. So this is what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for this candle right here to break this green line. Okay? This green line right here represents the 200 levels. 5, matter of fact. Okay? So once this blue line, right, this blue candle breaks this green line on the upside, I know it's go time. Okay? It's go time. I mean, from the 170 areas, it has gone up to the 183. This is a good sign right here, guys. Good sign. We have 34 seconds left. For this is going to be it. Guys, that's it. It's going to be it. Let's go. It's pushing, guys. It's pushing. Let's go. It's pushing, guys. It's pushing.
particular currency pair is paying out at 84%.
Hanging in there, guys. About to break. It's about to break down 190. Once I see it break 190, it's over. It is over. Did anybody enter any lower positions there at around 170? Did anybody enter any lower positions at around the 170 areas? Let me know if you did. Let me know if you did. Because if you couldn't catch that 200, 205, if you did enter any lower positions there around 170 areas, then guys, you're looking good right now, because market right now is around 184, is hanging in at around 184, very consolidated right now. As you can see, look at this. Look at this. Let me actually highlight this bubble right here. All right. As you can see, it's just hanging in at around this zone here, okay, to then eventually break on the upside. So we're just gonna have to wait for this market to do its thing, okay, and then break on the upside. So this is gonna need some time. It's definitely gonna need some time, okay? This is gonna need some time. Now, also take in consideration, guys, this market is on a bullish idea, okay? It's on a bullish idea, okay? Right now, as you can see, we have the confirmations. It's also on a Monday. Usually on a Monday, market is a little bit slow, and we got to be a little bit patient with the market, okay? So as new students, also take in consideration that today is Monday. Usually on Mondays, yesterday, remember, the market just opened. Right now, the market is still breathing, it's still waking up, okay? So we're going to see, we might not see or experience that massive upward momentum at the time that we expect it, because the market sometimes tend to move a little bit sideways, and it break.
Oh, so this
Trying to do right now is attempting. I don't know if you guys saw that up arrow. It's already attempting to break that 190. I'm telling you guys, is about to break it. Make sure that you do have enough time, okay? Make sure that you do have enough time for this Euro GBP bullish idea. Okay, if we didn't see that massive upward momentum at one, we might see like around 110, all right, 120, we might see that upward momentum. So you got to wait for the market to do its thing. You got to be patient with it. And as you can see, market right now is hanging in at around 185 areas. It did attempt to shoot that 190, but if it does break that 190, then we know it's already on its way up, okay? So type in HFX in that chat box, ladies and gentlemen, if you're with me. If you're with me, type in HFX in that chat box.
So guys, okay. We're basically what we're doing. We're just waiting. We're waiting on the market.
All right, beautiful.
To come to
Perfect.
us.
Perfect here, guys. Sheesh, gotta crack 1,000 students. Let's go. You guys are on fire. Can we push peas today? Can we get some peas in that chat box? Those blue peas. Let's push those peas, guys. Let's push those peas. Let's go.
This is a broker that I'm looking at, Quotex. So I changed it. Area. Now this going to be changed this time frame. I'll put it on 2 minutes. Alright, so we put this on 2 minutes. So you can actually look at this. I'm going to press this green. The market's moved down a little bit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, just your GBP is hanging in there, guys. It's extremely very, very, very sideways, very consolidated, guys. A lot of small little movements here, guys, as you can see. Okay, seems like it might probably retest this zone here, guys, and then bounce right back up. But I don't really think it's gonna drop too low. It has already come down for a little while. So right now, this market needs to already enter the lavender shadow, all right, and break that green line that that I actually added. Okay, so that's what I'm waiting for, guys. I literally have about 53 minutes left on this idea right here. Okay, 53 minutes left on this idea. Okay, so we should be able to see. Let me actually check over here. On the 1 hour, we should be able to see, and this is actually 50. This is a 53 minute candle. So we should be able to see this candle right here already giving us that bullish move on the 1 hour. Okay, and on the 30 minutes here, we actually have 23 minutes left right here on this one. So we should be able to see now in 23 minutes, guys, we should be able to see this candle already taking off on the upside on the 30-minute candlestick. Now on the 15 minutes, guys, as you can see, we have 8 minutes left. Okay, 8 minutes left. So as you can see, we also should be able to see this candle also taking off on the upside. Okay, and of course, on the 5 minutes, we got a 2 minutes, which.
All right, so I've allowed you to see some things, some other areas of which you can increase your income. We were just inside of the HFX space, looking at some currency pairs to get in and trade. This can be money that you can put towards your online website. But however, let me explain ECX. When you are part of the ECX platform, you have access to educators that show you step-by-step process on how to build a successful website, a successful online website, guys. And when you do that, it takes necessarily won't get when you're dealing with other individuals that are helpful in building websites, not even Shopify. But you would get that information here. It shows you in the best way, in the simplistic way possible, how to build and create a successful online business. Guys, we have people that are tearing it up. They're building their platforms, their online stores. Some people have several stores because it's so simple, easy, and simplistic to get started. So I want to say just goodbye for right now. And we'll be back. I'll be back soon to talk more about these processes of e-commerce, foreign exchange, binary options, cryptocurrency space. So I don't want to be over here on live for too long, but just to give you a synopsis of what's happening and how you can get become a part. If you want to get started, I definitely encourage you, because right now we have we have a promo now that promo allows you to get access to this form for an inexpensive amount of startup. Okay, startup is $185 by itself. It's $185 cryptocurrency space. That is $185. Everything is $185. If you want to learn about our e-commerce site, guys, you can literally build your e-commerce website for $185 to get started today. Everything individual. These are a la carte. But guys, if you want all this collectively, as a collective effort, if you don't want to leave no money on the table, guess what? You can purchase this for $324. That's it, $324. Your initial startup is $324, guys. And also, we actually assist people in signing up. It doesn't take but maybe 7 to 10 minutes to get started, and you're immediately in. It's no long process. But to be a part of either one of these academies individual, it is $185. So we've slashed the original price of $234 by $50, and we now slice it to $185, guys. So $185 is not going to make or break your bank. We're making it very, very affordable for you to have the opportunity to build and create wealth for yourself and your family. So with that being said, I thank you so very much for joining and hopping on with me, and let's go. If you want to have more questions, please reach out to me. You can definitely email me, or you can actually you can DM me through all social media channels. I am on Instagram as my first and last name. I'm on Facebook as my first and last name, and I am on YouTube. You can look up by my first and last name, guys, and you can actually listen to these videos or watch these videos on YouTube and respond, and I'll be able to communicate with you through those channels. So thank you so very much. Have a great day. Monday, Money Making Monday, and I'll see you soon. Have a good one. By my first and last name, guys, and you can actually listen to these videos or watch these videos on YouTube and respond, and I'll be able to